was on the beat in 1991, 92. I don't know if there would have been anything before then, but if we trace it back to then, up to today, so the day you broke onto the scene and we got to know about you and you did all these things that you've done, have you ever been broke between that time and now?
Again, we're talking financially. Of course I have.
Of course.
I have. Of course
Not heartbroken. I'll leave that to the tabloids. I'm talking finance.
Yeah, absolutely. Several times. But also those points just teach you resilience, and they teach you about looking at things differently and never ever giving up, and always finding a solution. I always tell my kids, guys, there's a solution for every problem. You just need to sit and breathe for a moment and you will see the solution. There's never ever a reason to give up and throw in the towel, even if you are stone broke.
Never. I like that.
Yeah.
I had a deputy principal at high school. And yes, folks, I did go to high school. I didn't do much there, but I went. And when it was his assembly, because they rotated assembly, he always finished his assembly talk with these words, and I think they're Latin: nil desperandum. Never despair and never give up. I don't 100%. Forget it. This is a long time ago, in the 80s.
Nil
desperandum.
Desperandum.
Yeah, it's going to happen. So tell me, if you had a moment with peers, people in the showbiz industry, and you had to share with them one piece of advice about fame and fortune, or at least about how to take care of their fortune while they're famous, what would you say to them?
I'd say be really clear about what your goals are, first and foremost. Do what it is you have to do to attain those goals, and try as much as possible not to be veered left and right and focus on what other people are doing. You know, with all the social media that we have around us, constantly swiping and seeing what other people are doing, it can derail you, and it can actually make you feel like you're not doing something right and you should be doing that. No. Spend more of that time swiping, focusing on yourself, growing yourself, having difficult conversations with yourself, surrounding yourself with people you admire who are doing great things out there. And just focus on that and work hard. And the money that you make from that will surely come. And when it comes, have a plan around what you want to do with it as well. Don't be going out there buying Ferraris. Well, I guess at the end of the day, if that's what you want to do with your money, who are we to say you shouldn't, right? But there's just something about, sustaining yourself for the rest of your life with your money and not blowing it all in, because it can go. We've seen situations where people have lost their millions just like that after working so hard to accumulate them. Yeah. So be smart and associate yourself with smart people, especially financially smart people who can help you. And it takes a lot of self-discipline, doesn't it, Rams? A lot.
It does. Yeah. And a lot of financial education, which is part of what we want to do with, fame and fortune. We want it not only to be a conversation with people that we celebrate, but also to be a financial education platform, so that we then leave everybody with us with something. When we say good night, they can take something with them, a lesson that they could make them better tomorrow. So we're going to introduce that part of. And besides, this conversation already, with or without a financial planner, I can tell you that the nuggets that you've shared, people are going to appreciate for a long time to come. Thank you very much. And good night to you.
Good night to you too. Thank you so much.
Wonderful meeting you. And folks,